So the problem with dopamine,
Signal from dopamine neurons in the brain.
Everybody is talking about dopamine, but nobody is talking about its equation. And just so you understand, this single equation will change your life. What's this magical equation? This. Now let me give you some context first. I was watching Dr. Andrew Huberman, this guy on your screen, and heard him talking about the pleasure-pain balance in our body. And so I decided to make an entire equation on it. So here is the equation in all its beauty. M equals pain times reps minus pleasure times quantity divided by reps, or the short form. Now hold on, don't get scared by the mathematics. I will explain it fully. So at first we have M, and M stands here for motivation. This is the feeling that you want to do something, that you want to achieve something, that you want to accomplish something. Pain is pain, and so pleasure is pleasure. The reps stand for repetitions, and it means how many times you perform a single activity. For example, if you are into gaming, then how many times do you open the game? That counts as repetitions. And quantity. Quantity is the volume, how much you do it, or at what level do you do it. If you're a gamer and you are addicted to it, then opening the game 5 times is repetition. But playing for the time you are playing for example, 2 hours, 3 hours, 5 hours, 10 hours, that is the quantity. And so you might be asking, what the hell is even the point of this equation? And I'm glad you asked. So let's say this entire equilibrium is equal to 1, which means the total amount of motivation that we are having is equal to 1. And let's say you get 1 point pleasure and 1 point of pain from each of the activity. And let's assume you do an activity 10 times. Now that is not a wide stretch of imagination, because if you go to your device settings and go to digital well-being, you will see how many times you open a particular app, and it will definitely be more than 10, that I can guarantee, for the apps you are addicted to. And for a net equilibrium of 1 motivation, considering 1 point of pain and 1 point of pleasure and 10 repetitions, you have to do 900 times more work. You have to get 900 times more dopamine just to meet your cravings from the last time. So this is going to increase exponentially. And just take a moment to think about this. I know it's terrifying. Just to get back to your baseline, not even go above it, just to get back to your baseline, you need to do 900 times more volume. Now that does not necessarily mean 900 times physical more volume. For example, if you are scrolling for 1 hour a day, you will not scroll for 900 hours a day. Of course, mathematically impossible. But what will happen is, since you are not able to get that craving satisfied, you will feel internally damaged. And there are countless studies that show emotional damage or mental damage is literally equivalent to physical damage. Your mind and muscle are linked. If you feel you are sad, your body will physically show symptoms of you being sad. So this might induce 2 types of pathways in you. One is you are feeling anxious about yourself now, that whatever you are feeling will be transmitted to your body. And number 2 is that you will feel hopeful towards the future, that if something is affecting my brain, it is simultaneously affecting my body, then I can fill my brain with positive thoughts, and that will allow me to make my body even healthier. I don't want to repeat all the self-improvement habits that you should do, because you already know all of them. You are just not doing it physically. And now that you know how it is harming you internally and also affecting you externally, you should feel terrified yet hopeful at the same time. You should feel disgusted by these companies, by these people who are trying to manipulate you just for their profit. Let's say Instagram has 1 billion users. If you died today, will they care about you? No, right? Of course no. So that means they don't actually care about you. They just care about their profits. You are replaceable. And so why the hell not just get off these apps anyway? There's a powerful mindset that I want to install into you, which is, whenever you are wasting your time, you are not just wasting the time itself. You are also wasting your potential, because you are not doing the work. You are wasting your future potential, because let's be honest, if you scroll for 1 hour a day, in the next hour you cannot be hyper focused. It takes energy from you. It drains your brain's energy and makes you, I don't know, in the sense less weaker. I mean more weaker, both physically and mentally. You just feel incapable of doing certain things after scrolling through reels. And so this philosophy can be summarized into a very nice line, which is, If you are earning $10,000 a year and not earning a million, then you are actually sacrificing $90,000. Because just think about it, right? You, I, Elon Musk, the King of England, all have 24 hours in a day. Not much, not less. Everybody has the same time. Yet, there are people who are making companies that make you addicted, and there are you who are getting addicted. So keep fighting, keep grinding, and engage on this video and start if you haven't already. That stretched on for quite a while.